much for clicking. If you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Ruth Kim, and here on my YouTube channel, I share my own experiences as a Kenyan living here in Germany. I do some fun vlogs here and there, so if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and support a sister. Yes guys, as you can see from the title, I'm going to share some of the mistakes foreigners make here in Germany. I know I've done this type of a video before, but every time like I grow, I feel like the more I grow, the more things I feel like people should be doing better, or I could have done better, because some of these mistakes I've done them myself. So today's video is going to be a continuation of the 1, 2, 3 videos I've done about the mistakes. Anyway, I'm just glad that some of you loved the other video that I made, and let's dig into this one. So today I'm going to start with a very important part. This is actually the main reason why I decided to create this video, and I'm going to dive into it. The number one mistake people make when they come here, especially au pairs and those who are coming in as students, is sabotaging your visas. Guys, do you know how many people are dying to get that visa to move to Germany or to move here to Europe? And then you get here and sabotage your own visa. What do I mean by sabotaging your visa? For example, you come here as an au pair. We all know that most of us come here as au pairs, not because we want to be au pairs, but this is just a path to a better future. This is what we do. We come as an au pair, and then when we get here, we look for better ways to better ourselves. Yani we look for greener pastures. So you come here as an au pair, and you know very well, this is not your career. This is not what you're destined for. So you go to your first host family, and then after a few days, you realize that you guys are not getting along, you change the family. It's okay. It's allowed to change the family. And then you go to the next family. After 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you realize, this is not what I signed for. You decide again to change the family. After a few more weeks, you change the family again. You change the family again. You change the family again. The next time when you're going to change your visa to maybe FSJ or something else, the immigration people tell you you're not supposed to get a visa. The Ausländer beholder denies you a visa because you messed everything up. I know of someone, that's why I'm saying this, but I feel like if you come somewhere as an au pair, you see the first family is not working, you go to the second family, try and vumilia. What is actually vumilia? Try and survive. You know, it's only a few months. Try and fit in. You know, the family is not going to fit in with you, so you're the one who is supposed to adjust and fit in with the family. Try. It's not going to take too long. Just try. So because if you keep changing with the families, how are you even going to go for Dutch classes, for German classes? So if you now you're in Munich, the other month you're in Berlin, how are you even going to go to school? Madam, there are so many people who want that opportunity, but they don't get it. They are not getting it. You have it. Use it. Use it, and use it wisely. The other people who sabotage their visas, most of them are students. You come here, you want to do IT. You get that visa. You come here to the university. After the first semester, you realize, this is not my thing. You start looking for ways out. You start looking for other things. You start actually even working and forget about school. So by the time you want to go and renew your visa, they are not going to do it just because you sabotaged your own visa. You sabotaged it. If you come here as a student, make sure you go to school. I would rather you change the course, but don't just look for work and start doing other things instead of doing what brought you here. Guys, people end up going back home because if you come here as a student, you're supposed to study. After your studies, you have a few months, 18 months to look for a job in that course that you studied. So if you don't get a job in any of that department, you end up going back home. You end up being denied you a visa to stay. That this is some of the examples that I'm giving of sabotaging visa. Some other people who sabotage their visas is those people who come in here with clean visa, university visas, au pair visas, FSJ visas, and then they relax. They get comfortable just because of those 200 or 300 euros they're getting. They are comfortable. So the first month, the 7th month, the 10th month, the 12th month, and then 12 months are over. That's when they start running. My dear, they start running up and down. And at the end of it, they don't have a visa. They end up seeking asylum. Those people make me so mad. Those people make me so mad. Because you came here with a clean slate. Clean slate. And you end up messing it up. You end up messing it up. But this one is also goes to the people you end up meeting when you come here. You know, peer pressure and influence from other people. So you come here, you connect yourself with the wrong people. Those people who are, there's people who they have no hurry in life. Hawana haraka ya maisha. They are just there. It's okay. Find yourself a boyfriend. It's okay. You can get pregnant. You are going to lift your legs like this and nothing is going to get in. Anyway, make sure you connect yourself with the right people. Make sure if you come here as a student, make sure you do your research. Make sure you follow the right path. If you come here as an au pair, make sure you follow the way. Don't try to adjust yourself with the families. Some things makes me so mad. Another thing is learning the German language. Learn the German language. Times have changed. It's not like back in our time where B1 was enough for us to do the Ausbildung. Nowadays, it's B2. You people don't even have enough time. So make sure the moment you get here or the moment you start realizing or feeling like you want to go to Germany, go for those German classes. Learn the German. And when you come here, avoid people from your own country. I'm not saying just communicate or socialize with the Germans and leave your people alone. No. Make sure you interact with the natives, with the Germans. You know, the moment you start talking to those people, you start improving your language. But if you're from Tunisia and then you start staying or working with Tunisian, when will you ever learn German? If you're from Kenya and the whole time you're speaking Swahili, Sheng, when will you ever speak German? You can have that German on paper, but if you don't know how to communicate, how to write German, how are you going to do the Ausbildung? How are you going to do the Ausbildung? And another thing I've realized is that so many people are complaining about the Germans not adjusting to them. Guy, you came here, you came to their land, so you have to go to them and interact with them, and you make yourself fit in and make yourself comfortable. I'm not saying you be desperate. Let me tell you guys a story. When I was doing my Ausbildung, I was the only black girl in that class. Not even black girl, black person in that class. And most of the people were like trying to distance themselves from me, and I realized they are not sure if I can speak German or if I can't speak German, so they were distancing themselves from me. And you guys know me, so me with my tiny German that I was speaking back then, I was going there. When they're going for smoking, I was following them even if I don't smoke. When they're doing stuff, I was there, and they realized, this madam is cool. So they started helping me. Everybody wanted to help me, you know, and I was there asking questions. Why am I dancing? Anyways, I got to them. I adjusted myself to them. So, before you start saying they are looking at you badly, before you start saying nobody want to be with you, before you start saying nobody want to create a group with you, go to them. Go to them. They don't need you. They don't need you. You need them. So go to them. Take your chances. Right. I know it's like, I can't be that desperate. Okay. Anyways, the next one is doing your own research. Doing your own research. Don't rely on friends or YouTubers or people you see out there who have been here for a long time. So if you're just coming in 2023, I came in 2010, my dear. Hey, and you start asking me how to be an au pair. Do you see what I mean? Mine is outdated. It's outdated. Things have changed. So do your own research. Do your own research. And another thing, create your own experiences. Don't be like Ruth. I want to go to Germany, do this. Or I want to go to Germany, get myself a good husband like Fulani, like that, or get a baby. Create your own experiences. Just listen to people. It's good. Listen to people, what they are saying, and then create your own experiences. Jiskize and find out from yourself what is better for you. What can you do better? We know there are some people who they don't understand anything. They can't go back to school. Or if they go back to school, they can't perform. We know there's people who are like that. I don't blame them. So if that is not your path, look for another path. Look for another path that's going to suit you and create your own experience. Okay? And about research, YouTube, Google, all over. You can also go to the Ausländer Beholder yourself. Just go be out there researching what's next. Like also the Ausbildung, what I did is not what's being doing now. Things have changed. Changamka, madam. The next one, guys, is miscalculated need for money. What do I mean? I mean those people who come here and then they start looking for a job like ASAP. They want to start working and earning peanuts instead of looking for a way they can go to school, because, guys, you know, education in Germany is free of charge. You don't have to pay anything. Actually, you get paid when you go to school. So instead of like doing Ausbildung or taking this chance and you better yourself, you decide to start working, to do manual jobs, to be getting pesa hapa kule. You know that money is enough, especially if you're coming from Africa. If you start getting 2,000 euro, 1,500, that's a lot of money if you are earning nothing back at home. So the moment you start making that money, you end up making that money for the rest of your life. Iyo pesa kidogo, that little money. The thing, what do I mean? I mean you can come here, do the German course, go do your Ausbildung. It's only going to be 3 years. Think about the future. Don't think about this moment. You're going to struggle with maybe 1,200 from the Ausbildung that you're doing now for the next 3 years. But think about your future. Think about Haria Kafere. The future is going to be great if you have your papers. You know how proud someone is always when you're looking for a job and you have something, you can bargain, you have something to show. It's so good. It's always feels so good. So if you're just coming in and you're working, think about the future. Think about that money that you're going to get in the future after your degree or after your diploma or after your PhD. And I know someone, last time I posted such kind of a video, someone was like, oh, that's their life, that's what they have chosen, and it's none of your business, madam. I know you were madam. I don't remember who that person is, but they deleted that comment. I don't share these things because I want those people to stop doing those things. No, I share this information so that those people who are coming in, they can know. You know, lack of knowledge and knowing is something different. If I share this one, you see it and you decide to do something different, that's okay. But at least you know. I'm also airing my own opinion. And I feel okay when you come to my comment section and share your own opinion as well. So, if you're doing all these things, if you're sabotaging your visa, if you're not interested in learning German language, if you are interacting with the wrong people, it's okay, madam. If you feel that's okay, then it's okay. But for those people who are coming in, I hope you're going to learn something from this video. I hope you're going to take it differently, and I hope you're going to choose what's the best for you, what's going to work for you. Anyways, guys, I've come to the end of this video. I want to thank you all, thank you guys for always watching my video. Most of my videos, they are not sponsored. They are only sponsored by you guys for clicking and watching. Anyways, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye bye. Love you.